Hey, what's up, guys? I think I'm live right now. All right, yes, I am. Let's go ahead and fix this just a little bit because I want to be able to read what's going on. Anyway, welcome to my second live video. This was actually one of my viewers, Christian. He follows me on YouTube and Instagram. He asked when I was going live again, so I decided this might as well be it. I might as well do it right now. Anyway, I got a pile of loot from Big Bad Toy Store, and I have to get this open before this weekend because there's a birthday present inside of it for my mom. And actually, let's just go ahead and start pulling some of it out right now. I've been shopping at Big Bad Toy Store for quite a while now. I first found out about Big Bad Toy Store back when Todd McFarlane's Halo figures were all the rage. I remember there was a certain figure, it was like the Violet CQB figure that was exclusive to only the Todd McFarlane store. Anyway, let's go ahead and up. Here we got a comment. Oh, it faded away. Please deal with me. I haven't done live too much, but anyway, these are just some of the things I picked up from Big Bad Toy Store. I grabbed this Pop Megazord. If you haven't noticed, me and Karen absolutely love Funko Pops. Her more than I. I own a couple of these back here, mostly like the Cowboy Bebop, the Batman, and whatnot. But I love the Power Ranger line. I cannot wait for that Ultra, the Titanus, the Megazord, and I think they called it Ultrazord back in the day. I haven't seen it in so long. It's been a while. I thought this Q-Fig was absolutely adorable. Man, this light is blaring right into here. Let me go ahead and kind of fix this. A little rusty with live, but anyway, I thought this Q-Fig was absolutely adorable. Look at him. Little Superman carrying a Batman. I just thought it was cute. Anyway, we got I picked up this this Artflix, the Kotobukiya Batman Rebirth figure. I actually, a lot of people will say they don't like the Rebirth suit. I like the Rebirth suit. It embodies a little bit of the old, it embodies the new. It might just be because I have really great feelings or fond memories of everything that went on with Rebirth. But I mean, I like the the Scott Snyder stories. I love them. So right here, so usually Karen will not allow me to purchase Batman animated figures because this is her thing and her thing only. But Scarecrow was on sale, not Big Bad. There's a couple more. We got Barbara Gordon, little Batgirl here. She was on sale at Big Bad Toys as well. We have a TB League body, a super flexible body. It's the large bust Pell. I actually, if you guys remember, has anyone played Final Fantasy VII out there? I bought a kit bash from, I think it was like 1-6 Outfitters. I don't really remember, but I bought a kit bash to make a Tifa. Basically one of my first video game crushes way back in the day. Oh, we got another DC designer statue. I mean, this one's badass. I remember when they did this one in the small black and white, and I kind of missed it. But I mean, now we got a larger color one, so that's gonna be cool. Each one of these I'll probably do a video on. Oh, we got another flexible body. This one is the I swear this is the really buff dude. It has to be. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I think it is. It's like that Arnold 2.0 body, basically. Kind of just has a number up here. So, whatever. We'll keep moving. Picked up this Nightwing. This Batman Animated Adventures Nightwing. Again, those were all on sale. Oh. So, Gundam Wing. This is a Leo suit. It's funny because I actually finally got Karen to watch some Gundam Wing with me. And I mean, Gundam Wing is probably one of the worst Gundams out there in the fact that it's just these really, how would you want to, angsty teenagers who all just want to die, and they're willing to sacrifice their life for everything, and their life is pointless and this and that. But it's what got me on Gundam back when Toonami was doing like Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z and all that. That wave of Japanese animation was just so cool and so influential on who I am as a person today. And to go right along with that, the SH Figure Arts Majin Vegeta and the Frieza. Basically like a reissue Frieza, but now we have a halo and a couple of faces. We got the angry, well, kind of like a open mouth, kind of like a and then just normal Frieza. It's funny that I never used to be a real big fan of Frieza because I had to watch the Frieza saga so many times during that Toonami run, because they would get like an episode farther and then they'd kick it all the way back to the beginning and you'd have to go all the way through it, and then they'd kick it back just because it wasn't dubbed or they didn't have the rights. I don't quite remember what was going on there. Oh. So we got something for Karen here. So the King of Fighters, I actually, I can't say much about the King of Fighters because I know almost nothing. I played a video game with Karen recently, probably the newer one. She wasn't super excited about it, but she loves the King of Fighters, and Storm Collectibles just put up a, I showed it to her and she said his name so many times. A Giro, or no, that's a guy, I don't know, but they just put a figure up. I pre-ordered it for her, but she loves Blue Mary, and we're really hoping they can make some more collectibles of Blue Mary. I hope for her, I want her to be able to have a nice Blue Mary. I bought her a couple little figures that I could find from back in the day of Blue Mary, but there really isn't much out there. SW6LS. I've had this pile of loot for so long. I feel like that would be Star Wars something. Let me see here. Let me get, because, oh, okay, so I know what this one is. This is actually the one I had picked up from my mom. This is Hot Toys Beauty and the Beast Belle. My mom loves Disney, and she likes Marvel. She likes Hot Toys in general. She actually owns a Loki and an Iron Man and stuff. So, I mean, Disney, growing up, we used to go to Disney World every couple of years, and we recently went again. Oh. Hey, stupid boy. Yo, what's up? How you doing, man? Oh, let me move this big box out of here now. Oh. All right. Let's, I do not know what I did with my scissors. Let's go ahead and rip this open so I can see what's in it. So it is, oh, I know what it is now without even seeing it. This is Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker. All right, that was a while ago. All right, take care, man. All right. Let's go ahead and pop this open. So, wow. You know, I'm kind of feeling that this big box is for this one figure and this one figure alone. That's definitely what it was for. This is the TB League Death Dealer figure set, where it comes with him, his throne, and like 5 girls. Let's see. Oh, do you do unboxing for the... Oh, I will, man. I'll be doing it soon. I'm not going to have a lot of time today. My battery, we're at the end of the day for my cell phone. But, hello. How are you? But, I will get the Luke open soon. But anyway, this is the TB League Death Dealer, where he comes with like 4 chicks that lay all around him. Really heavy metal-esque. When I seen it, it was so awesome. I mean, it was like 300 and something bucks to get 5 figures. In today's world, that's pretty crazy. Alright, so that box was completely just that. For upcoming, I mean, I opened up Red Sonja recently. I just did the Red Hood, that went up. That dude is a playboy. He is a playboy, man. He's the Death Dealer. This is their version too. Frank, he's one of my favorite artists from that whole era. It's like, I can't think of his name on the moment. It's Frank Azada or whatever. He does all the art for it. I follow him on Instagram. He's been influencing me since I was a little kid. He did a lot of the Conan illustrations and all that, but there's this statue company, Level 52, that's actually picked up a lot of his works, and they're starting to make them as well. But yeah, that's about everything that came in this big pile of loot. Everything you see here, I mean, it's laying all around here now, but I will be doing an unboxing for it. Have a good night, man, or a good day. This is my night. I'm getting ready to go to bed. But yeah, it's fun doing this. Say that one more time. I saw it said something very nice piece. All right. I'm not the best at doing this live yet, huh? Who is my favorite YouTuber? I actually watch a couple people on YouTube. Let's move this closer so that so I can read these and we can just talk. I watch a couple YouTubers. I watch Mac Collections. I watch Clark Takanaka. I might have said that wrong, Clark. I might have butchered that, to be honest. But I watch a lot of weird stuff on YouTube. I watch a lot of conspiracy stuff for fun. I was watching this video today. I like to watch this place called The Universe Inside You. They do a lot of like that Hollow Earth stuff, all that. Not that I'm like huge on it, but I like to watch it. I like to think about what if, you know. Hollow Earth could be possible. They have a really good argument for it. But I bounce around all over the place on YouTube. But a lot of uhs. Sorry about that, guys. I'm actually gonna sign off right here. Thank you for tuning in, and that is my second live video. I will start doing these more often, I promise. Take care. Wait, oh, right when I was getting ready to go. What are your early thoughts of the newest Sideshow Batman Premium? I love it. I love that they're going in a brand new direction. I like that they basically reworked the whole all the characters. I like the new Poison Ivy. I like the new Catwoman. Have you seen the one where she's kind of sitting on the gargoyle type head or whatever? Her claws kind of ripped up the statue and very sexualized posed, whatever, pretty hot. I like it. I like the new Batman. I dig him. It's cool because I do like that Sideshow does their own design of the characters. Like I love Prime One doing all these other already uh, already established designs like Arkham Origins and Arkham Knight and all that, but I do like that Sideshow is brave and that they do their own design of Batman. That's one of the things. I'm actually building a Batman cosplay at the moment, and that was one of the things I kind of took from Sideshow was I wanted to do my own Batman, not one that was from BVS or Dark Knight or whatever. One that kind of like, you know, that's what I like about the comic world so much too, is that every artist has a different take on Batman. Kind of like how Lee Bermejo has that whole style with the Joker book and Batman Noel, and he's done a bunch of variant covers for just different Batman books, and he has this very unique style to him. Like Tim Sale is one of my absolute most favorite Batman artists ever. That's what actually all my tattoos are, the Long Halloween and the Dark Victory and those books. And he's done a lot of variant covers for the whole Batman Rebirth run. Almost own them all. A couple slipped through, but whatever. Long answer short, I love the new Sideshow Batman, and I have him on pre-order. I will be purchasing him. But yes, Batman is always good. Sideshow Batman is good, but not for displaying alone with figures. I agree. He does need a lot of characters. Kind of, you saw the Doomsday post today, I believe. I saw it in an email on Twitter. I'm not active on Twitter at all, but I still get emails from there. They had Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman all together with Doomsday. And I didn't know this from the first looks when we got that preview, but Doomsday actually has kind of like homage to each of the Justice League characters on his base, where he has Batman's batarangs, he's holding Superman's cape, he has Wonder Woman's sword and Aquaman's trident all jammed into his base or him. Yeah, I fully agree. That is a really badass setup. I like it. I really like Sideshow's new Wonder Woman. I haven't pre-ordered Wonder Woman or Superman just because, hey man, how you doing? I actually told everyone you're the reason I did this live video today. But anyway, I really like that new Sideshow style for the new Wonder Woman and Superman. But I actually have too many figures on pre-order as it is with the Hush line going on. Hush has been one of my favorite Batman books since back in like 2003 or 4 when I really dove into it. I actually have a couple of the books from the original run that I was buying when it was going on, but I didn't read the whole story until after, once they put out the trade paperback. I was really young, and that Batman was one of the defining Batmans. Hey man, I just got off work and I'm getting ready to be going to bed here soon. I work graveyard for everyone who might wonder. That's why when a video goes up at 7 or 8 in the morning, I'm actually posting it right before I go to bed. That's why it's like 8 to 10 hours before I get back to everybody in the comments. But I hope you have a good day at work, man, and I hope to be doing more of these live videos now. I dig it. I used to be terrified of it. In the first one, I was really rushed and didn't know what to say and just kind of freaked out, but I think this one went really well. Yeah, man, whatever it takes to keep the statues coming. I'm actually doing a couple things at the moment besides my job. I actually, one thing I forgot to mention, I don't really talk about it very much, but Karen and I actually have an Etsy store and we sell on eBay a lot, whether it be figures, but we actually build things. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you might see I actually grabbed one right here. Karen hand sculpted this Power Rangers putty mask, and we cast it in 40 shore urethane rubber. We have a light gray, we have a dark gray. She's actually working on the hands now. We put it up on our Etsy store. We actually have this Green Ranger kit that was basically destroyed when we got it, and we've almost restored it. We did the pinstripes. We had to get rid of a big gouge that ran up the side, and we've dug in the back shell that comes off. We've made his horn better. We're eventually, after we cast this one, we're gonna sculpt it into the Bat in the Sun green helmet as well. If you guys ever seen that helmet from Bat in the Sun, where he's got the higher swoop up top and his little things come out. And we've actually been very influenced by Boom Studios Power Rangers now too, where we want to do some of that. And we really like what XM Studios did with their Red Ranger. The Red Ranger is my favorite Power Ranger there's ever been. I liked it even more when he got the gold dragon armor. I thought that was badass. But anyway, we got really motivated to get these Power Ranger things done because we have all the helmets in almost a finished state, but Karen and I are infamous for starting projects and we get them like 60 to 70%, and then we start doing something else while we're waiting for something to dry, and then it gets put on the back burner and we keep going and going and going. But we're finally going back and we're getting them 100% finished. And I actually got some Batman cowls that we're going to be producing on that Etsy store here soon as well. But I thought I'd throw a plug in there for our Etsy store. But other than that, guys, what time is it? 6:27. Does anyone have any last questions? Because then I'm going to sign off here. I really enjoyed doing this today, guys. This was awesome. All right. If there's a delay and I miss your question, I am very sorry. Short ear cowl and I'll buy. There will be one. There is definitely going to be one, man. We have a couple different bat cowls we're going to be working on. The next statue coming, well, the next statue that I'll be putting a video up of is Sideshow's Red Sonja. I finished the video for it already. And then the next statue that should be coming after that, it might be a tie. It's either going to be Suicide Squad Prime 1 Harley or Arkham Knight Two-Face. It's one of the two. The Two-Face popped up and there was a really great deal on Prime 1. So I just threw him on a payment and he's been done. So whenever he gets ready to ship, it'll either be him or Harley. And this is exciting for, I don't know if anyone really knows. In the comments, I talk a lot about this. We paid off completely the Brawly statue from Tsume or Tsume. I'm not the best with pronunciation of names. It takes me a little bit, like Kotobukiya. I didn't know if I was saying it. I was saying it right from the get-go. Clark confirmed it. He's my Japanese friend. But I was never confident I was saying that correct. But anyway, Tsume made some really badass One Punch Man pieces and some really cool Dragon Ball Z pieces. Yeah, the Brawly is the sickest, huh? We grabbed the exclusive where he's holding Goku by the face. We're super excited. I'm sad, though, that I missed out on the Majin Vegeta. I did not know who they were at the time when he went up for pre-order. And everything I've seen, it's like 1,900 or 1,700 bucks for Vegeta on eBay, whatever, the second hand market or whatever you want to say, even though I just seen he's about to release. I've been bummed that I didn't get him because if you've seen before, I've mentioned that Vegeta is my absolute favorite character. Oh, For anyone who didn't see the beginning of this video, I was opening my pile of loot, and there was actually the Figure Arts Majin Vegeta in there. And we got the Frieza. Oh, almost dropped my tripod on myself because we took the camera off of it. But the Frieza, basically a reissue, but now with a halo, the heads. I made a terrible mistake once upon a time ago selling my SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball Z toys, and I've been paying the consequence ever since. Basically trying to reclaim what I missed. Same, I was sick that I missed the Vegeta and I bought Sideshow Gambit on the aftermarket, and I heard he is a sick piece though, man. That's totally justifiable. It does suck that we missed Vegeta, but the way I see it is it won't be the last Vegeta that gets made. We'll get another one. It would be awesome, preferably if he had his classic armor on, but I don't think it'll be the last time we get a run at Vegeta. But the Gambit, definitely worth it. I was actually, just the other day, I was gonna pre-order the Sideshow Wolverine that they did. I think he's so badass. I was on Mac Collections YouTube the other day. I was watching his video of it, and it sucks because I want to get it, but I just know I can't because with Comic-Con, the Wonderfest, everything that just happened, they just showed their DK3 Master Race Batman. I snagged up an exclusive, the Batman Who Laughs. I can't believe how fast he went. For some reason, I had a feeling he was going to go like that. Not that I think that many people, I think a ton of people read Dark Knight's Metal, but I think more people were tantalized or just in love with how he looks. I even know someone who's never read any of the comics, and he pre-ordered one just because it's like this Joker Batman. I explained exactly what he is to him and everything, but it was just this beautiful piece that the exclusive just flew. That Damian Robin with the Court of Owls mask is sick. But anyway, with everything that Prime One's putting out, the Lobo and all that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, man, he flew. You can still grab one on Prime One's website, but with everything Prime One showed, like their Deathstroke, their Azrael, it was so funny because Azrael of the Bat, whatever, Nightfall. So Nightfall was one of the first Batman comics. I got a single issue. It was one of the first comics I ever read where it shows a Batman with claws, which is Jean Paul or Jean Paul, however you pronounce him. As a kid, I always said Jean Paul, so as an adult, I still say it. If I might be wrong, but fuck it. He's jumping at a Bruce Wayne in the wheelchair, and as a little kid, I was so confused. I was like, why is Batman in a wheelchair? I always thought Bruce Wayne was Batman. Then there's this blonde dude as Batman. I was like, what? And Jean Paul or whatever. I'm just going to keep saying Jean Paul. I don't care if I'm wrong. He's basically a dick, and he starts beating the criminals to an inch of their life, and he's scaring Robin at the time. And I believe it was Tim Drake at that point. I don't know. It's been a little while since I've read the whole thing again. But anyway, let's pretend it's either Jason Todd or Tim Drake. He's terrified, and he goes to Nightwing in his disco outfit, and he's like, he's crazy. He's worse than Bruce ever was and everything. And you know what's funny is everyone gave Christopher Nolan and Christian Bale shit about his voice. You know, you never give it to a citizen, the voice. They mentioned in that Nightfall book that Jean Paul doesn't have that same deep growl that Bruce Wayne carries when he's Batman. So either Christopher Nolan was reading really deep, which he included all kinds of scenes in those movies, like the one where Batman, Commissioner Gordon, and Harvey Dent all meet up around the Bat Signal. That's straight out of The Long Halloween. When I seen it, I had a nerdgasm where I was just like, fuck, that's so cool. They did so much straight out of those books. I I think Christopher Nolan's Batman was amazing. I think Ben Affleck's Batman is amazing, and I champion Zack Snyder all the way. I heard the other day though that he was saying that the Robin suit was for a Dick Grayson. Uh, oh, real quick, Batman Noel was really good, wasn't it? It was a cool spin on it. I forgot that I ever mentioned that. If you've read Batman Noel, I hope you pick up it's a book just called Joker, where Joker convinces Arkham Asylum he's sane, and they end up releasing him, and he's got to go back. He goes back out in the city, and he's basically reclaiming his city piece by piece. And he's got Johnny Frost, his like right hand henchman, who always wanted to be ultra crime guy, next to him. And it's really just this whole Joker story where Batman's literally in a page of the book, maybe two, maybe it carried a page, but no spoilers. But actually, there was a deleted scene in Suicide Squad where we see Jared Leto's Joker beating a guy with a bat. And they have a guy strapping Harley down to the chair when he electrifies her. And I guess that guy is supposed to be Johnny Frost. So that's a nice little callback. Batman Noel, though, beautiful story. I like when Superman glowing like this, like ornament, like this Christmas, like this god, just lending his hand down to Batman, coughing. He's like, Bruce, you got something. He's like, whatever, I'll work through it. And you see that Catwoman's the ghost of Christmas past, and then you have future and present, but she represents like what Batman used to be, where she has this agility and he's too slow and too old to keep up with her and everything. And then Superman, I believe, because it's been a while since last Christmas. I usually try to get it in every Christmas, that read, just because it fits the mood so perfect. But Superman, I think, represented future, I believe. It was present, or maybe Catwoman was present, Superman was future, and then Joker's past, whatever it may have been. Beautiful read. But yeah, Nightfall was a really great book where it's when Bane broke Batman. Batman's broken. Jean Paul steps in. Don't want to spoil it too bad, but beats Bane's ass, and then he takes over as basically a tyrant where Batman has to come back to take him down now. But at Wonderfest, Prime 1 had a lineup of statues, and people were taking pictures of every statue they had out except the Azrael statue from Nightfall. And I immediately posted, does anyone have any photos of this statue? And it wasn't a couple minutes later, Prime 1 posted a beautiful photo of that Azrael, and it was like, there we go. And then photos started popping up everywhere. But those statues right there are one of the reasons that I have to kind of wait on some of these other things that are coming out. The Hush line and those new beautiful Deathstroke, Azrael, the Injustice figures look sick. You know, we're going to get an Injustice Batman, Injustice Superman. Probably they're the gods of the universe of theirs. But all right, guys, right there, I'm going to wrap it up. Every time I get ready to, a new question or comment pops up, and my battery is indicating very low. So thank you, everyone who tuned in. I hope you had a great time. I hope you enjoyed my rant. Thank you, bro. That makes me very proud that I am part of your collecting journey, man. That warms my heart. I'm glad to have introduced you to something so great as Sideshow and Prime 1 and all these things. But everyone, have a good night. Thank you very much, and keep buying toys.